Igor, hey, Bradley and SM team, just got an email about Google changing the old G sites. Is it safe to follow to convert them to the new G site? I've done about a dozen of them myself this week. Seriously, I haven't even had VAs doing it. I've just, because I've been tightening up projects and stuff. And so I've just gone in and clicked the button and made sure everything came out okay. Marco, I know you had some comments about that. We chatted about this yesterday.
Yeah, Google is being really nice about it. They're giving us everything we need. They're just moving everything over for us. All you have to do is click.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, how good is that? Doesn't get any better than that. Now,
Yeah,
what you will, hang on a second. What people do have to be careful about is that it doesn't turn into a 302. So please monitor your URLs, right? Use a redirect checker every once in a while to see what it is that Google is doing it, because they get sneaky. Remember what they did with goo.gl?
Yeah.
Right? It was a 301, then without any warning, it turned into a 302. Then they offer us Firebase, which was a 302 that you had to turn into a 301. Got to be really careful. Google is really sneaky, right? They change other URLs from 301 to 302 from, what do you call it? From a meta refresh to a timed meta refresh, where then it's useless. So the only thing that I tell people is you got to be really careful. Keep track of your URLs. Keep checking them from time to time. And of course, don't you do it. Your time should be way more valuable than to be inserting the URLs into a checker to see if it's a 301 or a 302. You should have a VA doing all this menial work so you can concentrate on your business, growing your business, making more money. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, and what I was going to say was, well, a couple things. One, you brought up, you got to be careful with Google because they're tricky about how they'll change stuff and make them 302s without you even knowing.
Yep.
For example, with the old G sites, I don't know, I haven't even checked it on the new one yet. With, once it's been converted to the new ones, but I can't imagine it would have changed. But if you left the trailing slash off of the end of the URL, then if you checked it in a redirect checker, it would 302 to the final URL with the trailing slash at the end of it. So like if you're looking at the home page of the G site and you were building links to the URL without the trailing slash, then you were actually getting a 302 redirect to the home page, which I thought was crazy. But second of all, the new G sites are a lot like page builders are now. So they're like, modular and like kind of like a block editor, and it just is a lot more intuitive than the old funky G sites. And I don't know why I avoided them for so long, because it's actually a pretty good editor now, and it's a good interface. So.